Good afternoon, baseball fans. A hearty welcome to Jack Hackman Field here in Marshfield as we get set for this Division IV regional final. It is the number 2 seed, the Dons of Columbus Catholic, the champions of the Clover Belt East, and the 3 seed, the Thunderbirds of Iola-Scandinavia from the CWC East. Glad to have you joining us this Wednesday early evening. My name is Mike Lemon. Jason Zaleski and Gavin Miller on the production side of things today in the trailer as we get set for this one. Winner of this one will move on to the sectional in Rushholt next week against the winner of Pittsville or Athens, which will be getting underway momentarily as well. I'll give you guys some updates over the course of the evening of that game as well on what to look forward to potentially on Tuesday morning. Pitching matchup today, Brogan Gullickson will be on the mound for the Thunderbirds. Matt Konechny for the Dons of Columbus Catholic in their their navy jerseys, the white pinstripes. Iola-Scandinavia in their white jerseys, black numbers, as both teams huddling down their respective foul lines. As we get some fans still filing in, it's going to be a beautiful day for baseball. It'll be our second of 3 consecutive days of playoff action here on Zaleski Sports. We had a combination of baseball and softball yesterday. We'll have a combination of baseball and softball tomorrow. We'll be sending some teams to state in softball action tomorrow afternoon. 3 games on our network, 2 of them in Division I in Marshfield and Chippewa Falls, and Spash and Green Bay Preble, Marathon and Auburndale in Division IV. And then baseball action, Spash and Eau Claire Memorial. And of course, a quartet of games here today as well, including the other Division IV regional final, Pittsville and Athens. Marathon and Auburndale again. Also on our airways, you can check those out if you get multiple screens. Do that and have all of your games in one place right here on Zaleski Sports, as we'll get to turn things over to our public address for all the opening announcements, including our national anthem.
For a WIAA Division IV regional final between the Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds and the Columbus Dons. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for the Thunderbirds, leading off, playing second base, number 3, Chase Tindall. Batting second at pitching, number 15, Brogan Gullickson. Batting third, the shortstop, number 2, Benjamin Gruma. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 22, Wyatt Wahlberg. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 6, Jose Gutierrez. Batting sixth, third baseman, number 4, Mason Kreisel. Batting seventh, playing center field, number 32, Mason Morphy. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Carson DeRoche. Batting ninth, playing left field, number 11, Jameson Heskey. And playing right field, number 1, Jackson Jones. The Thunderbirds are coached by John Bird. For the Columbus Dons, leading off and catching, number 5, Ray Becker. Batting second and pitching, number 6, Matt Konechny. Batting third, playing center field, number 20, Carson Eckes. Batting fourth, the shortstop, number 16, Carter Summer. Batting fifth, first baseman, number 2, Tyler Hargrave. Batting sixth, playing third base, number 25, Ryan Burnett. Batting seventh, second baseman, number 13, Caleb Haycraft. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 3, Brock Wheelan. Batting ninth, playing left field, number 11, Rocco Mocker. And playing right field, number 31, Holden Lomax. The Dons are coached by Jared Dressel. At this time, if you are able, we ask that you stand to honor America for the singing of our national anthem by Columbus Catholic High School junior Ella Cadol.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
our anthem concluded. We're moments away from first pitch here from Jack Heckman Field here in Marshfield. The 2-3 matchup in this regional final. Again, the winner moves on to sectionals next week against the winner of Pittsville and Athens. That'll be starting momentarily. Joe Anderson on the call for that one. Right-hander Matt Konechny getting his warm-ups in. His final game as a Don here on this field. He'll have Becker doing the catching for him. Their outfield from left to right is going to be Marr, Eckes, and Lomax. Burnick over at third, Hargraves at first. Up the middle, it'll be Pankratz and Summer. For the Dons of Columbus Catholic, and the champions of the Clover Belt East this season, coming in 19-6 overall. A very strong season yet again for Coach Krasselt and the Dons. 15-10 for Iola-Scandinavia. Coach Berg has done a good job there as well. They had themselves a very strong season and are especially starting to peak at the right time for Iola-Scandinavia in the CWC East. They got a walk-off win yesterday over Assumption to get to this point. A bases-loaded hit by pitch that gave them the win of Wyatt Wahlberg over at Taylor Field in Iola. Konechny getting his final couple of warm-up tosses in before Chase Timdahl will come in to lead things off, the second baseman. And as he walks up, don't reminder as well to discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools like hydromassage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more, all designed to help your body and mind feel their best. Each 15 to 30-minute sessions, just $29 with memberships and packages available. So book your wellness session today at bewell-studio.com. First pitch, high and tight, ball one at 4:53 Central Time. As Timdahl fights that one off, third base side slicing out of play. Timdahl was their leading hitter this year, hit over 400 this season. He 1-1 at breaking ball outside. And it's 2 balls and a strike. 320 down the lines, 385 dead center, 367 to the gaps. As that'll bounce in there, it's 3-1 on Timdahl. Idyllic backdrop in the outfield. Taking all the way, Timdahl takes a strike, count goes full. Burnick at third, even with the bag still. That's going to be rolled foul to the first base coaching box. It'll be a 7-pitch at bat at minimum here for Timdahl to lead off the ball game. And he's going to draw the leadoff walk, so a free pass for Timdahl. And our first base runner of the evening will bring up the pitcher, Brogan Gullickson. Right-hander. As you can tell with Gullickson, the quick turnaround from the game yesterday, he didn't have a chance, not everyone had a chance to get their jerseys washed. He's still got all the dirt from the game yesterday. Gullickson also catches quite a bit. Not much of a lead. That one will be in there for a called strike. Very bottom of the zone. Konechny out of the stretch. That's up at the letters, and it's a ball and a strike on Gullickson. Again, still waiting to get underway in just a little bit over in Pittsville. That one's going to be skied into left center. Calling for it and catching it in left center is Carson Eckes. And that's out number 1. So here's Ben Gruba, the shortstop. Multi-year starter. It's Timdahl, again, not a huge lead over at first. Not really a threat to run. He'll just step in a dive as they throw over. Hargraves applies the tag, but not in time. Again, regional finals beginning today. Division I regional finals tomorrow. That's in there, strike one on Gruba. One out and a runner on for the Thunderbirds after the leadoff walk to Tyndall. He holds his spot, and that'll be flared into right. Coming in, camping under it and making the catch is Lomax, and that's out number 2. So 2 down for the walk-off hero yesterday, Wyatt Wahlberg. And he was hit with the bases loaded by a 1-2 pitch to give them a 6-5 win over the Assumption Royals to get to this spot. Open stance at first base today. And he takes a strike on the outside corner. So after the leadoff walk, it was his 7th pitch at bat. He settled in and just 5 pitches since to get 2 outs. And there's a ground ball into the hole. And that's going to be into left field. A seeing eye single for Wahlberg. They'll be at first and second for the catcher, Jose Gutierrez. So he'll get the shin guards off and head to the plate. So Tim Dahl at second, Wahlberg now over at first after the single. And as Gutierrez walks to the plate, remind us as well to hurry in for huge savings at Hiller's True Value, soon to be Hiller's Ace Hardware. Save on Milwaukee outdoor power equipment and everything from chainsaws to string trimmers. Hiller's True Value, soon to be Hiller's Ace Hardware. Slightly open stance for Gutierrez, a right-handed hitter. As that's down low, ball 1. I've had a chance to see each of these teams a couple of times this year. Saw the Dons in their triangular with Amherst and Rochelle. Saw Thunderbirds against Bonduelle earlier this year. That's low and it's 2-0. Iola-Scandinavia, Bonduelle, the only teams remaining from the CWC East here on Regional Final Wednesday. Big upset yesterday, Wittenberg-Burnwood falling to Auburndale. A 10 seed over the 2 seed. 3-0 now on Gutierrez. Mason Kriesel on deck. He was a walk-off hero earlier this season when they beat Pacelli and the walk-off winner. The Nerds have played quite a few close games. He squares taking all the way, and that's ball 4. So second walk of the inning for Matt Konechny, and the bases will be loaded for Mason Kriesel, the third baseman.
Third baseman, Mason Kriesel.
Tyndall at third, Wahlberg at second, Gutierrez stays in the game and runs at first. And that's at the top of the zone, right on that outside corner, strike 1 on Kriesel. A hit and a couple of walks in the inning have him loaded as the Thunderbirds look to strike first. Swing and a miss, went to the breaking ball. It stayed up in the zone, and he swung right underneath it. It's 0-2. So Konechny trying to get out of this inning, looking for his first strikeout of the day. He's got a couple of pitches to play with as time is called, and Kriesel will reset himself. He'll choke up on the bat. And the 0-2. Strike 3 called. Paints the fastball on the outside corner. And Matt Konechny will get his first Serve Pro strikeout. Call Serve Pro the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, it's like it never happened. A hit and 3 left in the top of the first for Iola-Scandinavia. We'll get a look at the Don offense on the other side as you're watching Regional Final Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment, and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
Bottom half of inning number 1. Thunderbirds had a chance early on, had them loaded, but the big called third strike on the best fastball that Konechny threw in that first inning to lock up Kriesel and get out of some trouble. You see there Ray Becker, the catcher for the Dons, getting himself ready. He'll be leading things off. Then it'll be Matt Konechny and Carson Eckes, 1, 2, 3 in this Columbus Catholic lineup. As Gutierrez gets the gear on, gets his pitch comm in his ear, and gets ready to get the final couple of warm-ups from right-hander Brogan Gullickson. And Thunderbirds in their white jerseys, the black caps. Looking to make a deep run. They've had some runs in their past. They got all the way to state back in 2019. Or sorry, 2018. My math is correct. They were in that tournament where there was a tornado warning right before their game. And it was about a 3-hour rain delay right after the team to take it ins and outs. Either way, back to get set here. Ray Becker to lead things off, the starting catcher. As the infield meets up with their right-hander. Might as well that Wheelers of Marshfield supports the hometown team. Stop at the Wheelers location nearest you and find the new vehicle. For spring or schedule upcoming service and get an oil change, that's Wheelers Chevrolet of Marshfield. Gullickson will work out of the windup. Gutierrez doing the catching, the outfield. It's going to be Heschke in left, Morphy in center, Jones in right. First pitch is high and tight, ball 1 on Becker. Kriesel's over at third, Wahlberg at first, up the middle, Tim Dallengruba. The 1-0 is fouled back. It'll be a ball and a strike. And winner will head to Ross Schultz on Tuesday for that sectional semifinal, and hopefully for one of these teams, for them, a sectional final. They have to win 2 on Tuesday to get to Fox City Stadium. It's 2-1 on Becker. It's always a very long day, sectional Tuesday for baseball. That's fouled back, high and tight fastball, jammed him, and he fights it off first base side, now to play. Especially if you're the morning game, you start at 9 or 10, you're there all day. If you win that first game, you have to wait a whole nother game, maybe go and get some lunch, go to find a batting cage, and just stay loose. Curveball didn't do anything, and that's high and tight, ball 3. But to first do that, you got to get through this one. And a lot of times, especially in these lower divisions, it comes down to what pitching do these teams have left. Some teams have to go through 4 or 5 pitchers to get to this final Wednesday. As there's one popped up, right field side, foul territory, a lot of foul ground, long run, and that'll drop shy of the fence. It'll remain full 3-2. I mean, there's some teams that have gotten today that had to use 4 or 5 pitchers, especially if they had to even play last week in the quarterfinals. Gullickson remains out of the windup. 7th pitch of the at-bat to Becker is going to be fouled away. Again, that high fastball, always enticing as a hitter. It's always one of the first things they try and teach you is to lay off that high heat. It gets on you quicker than you think. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's that high fastball. That one a little bit higher, and it's a leadoff walk. So both teams draw a leadoff base on balls in this first inning. As Matt Konechny will step in. The young man is going to go down as one of the all-time baseball greats for the Dons. As you can see in that upper right-hand corner, Pittsville and Athens. Keep a track of that one. Darren Luther getting the start there. That's strike one. As it went pretty chalk. You could hear 1, 2, 3, 4, the seeds that are playing. Runner bluffs, that's up. It's a ball and a strike on Matt Konechny. The 1-1 from Gullickson is up as well, 2-1. The 2-1 runner holds, strike two. Very top of the zone. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, great crowd, people still filing in, getting off of work, making their way over here to Marshfield. Plenty of chatter from that first base dugout, and he'll fight one off from that outside corner, first base side now to play. Another long at bat. You're just the second batter of the inning. And 13 pitches thrown by Gullickson. Becker leading off of first. Just stepping a lob over, he'll dive back in there. Gullickson just keeping him honest. Wasn't really a true pick-off attempt. Runner holds, that's gonna be a ground ball into the hole, and past the diving Gruba into left field, a base hit. Looked like for a second Gruba might have a chance to knock it down and maybe have a chance. It would have been tough either way, but it took a nice big hop over the backhanded attempt. And first and second, nobody out for Carson Eckes, the center fielder. Wahlberg at first, playing at the cutout of the grass, protecting the potential for a potential sacrifice attempt. Just put some pressure on with Summer on deck. He swings away, takes a big cut, and comes up empty. The 0-1. Gruba holding the runner. Slide step, chopped. That's fair. Off the glove of Wahlberg and down the line. That'll bring in a run. It'll be an RBI single for Eckes, and it's 1-0 Columbus Catholic here in the first. Wahlberg 6'4" in that at first base, and it just out of his reach off the tip of his glove and down the line. As here comes Summer with first and third, nobody out. Runner goes. It's in the dirt. The throw goes back to the mound. There will be no throw. It'll be a stolen base for Eckes. Rizzo to second and third, nobody out, so a chance. Gotta wonder if the Thunderbirds think about bringing the infield. It looks like they'll bring the corners even with the bag. A lot of room up the middle. Gruba playing more towards the shortstop third base hole as it's 2-0 on Summer. Chance for a huge inning now for the Dons. It's 3-0. After stranding him loaded, That's taking all the way, and Summer will take strike one. Popped him up, foul territory, up and out of play. The count goes full. High drive into center, but that's going to carry up there. It will be deep enough to get the run in. The call on the catch, throw's going to go into third. It'll be a sacrifice fly and an RBI for Summer. It's 2-0.
First baseman, Tyler Hargrave.
So here's Hargraves. He'll take a strike on the outside corner. The 0-1. That's going to get all the way through the legs of the catcher, Gutierrez. And a pass ball is going to get the runner to third. A ball and a strike, another chance to bring in a run. Midfield still playing back. High and tight, 2-1. Ready, the 26th pitch of the inning for Gullickson. Three and one. Swinging away and a high fly ball into center. That's going to carry up and hang up in there again. It'll be deep enough to get the run in. The call on the catch made by Morphy. Sacrifice flies. The throw ends up going through anyway. And Eckes will come in to score. It's a 3-run first.
Third baseman, Ryan Burnick.
So base is empty for Burnick. 3 runs on one, or should I say on 2 hits in the inning. A walk, a couple of sac flies. That'll be up and away for ball 1. On Ryan Burnick. There's a strike. He evens things up. The 1-1. Up and away, 2 balls and a strike. It's right looking the makings of a shorter outing. And that's where a game like this comes into play. What do you have left for pitching? Dons are in very good shape with their pitching staff. High chopper to short, big hop for Gruba. Shuffles, throws in time, and the inning is over. However, Columbus Catholic strikes for 3 runs on a couple of hits. RBIs from Eckes, Summer, and Hargraves, and after 1 complete, it is 3-0 Columbus Catholic as you're watching regional final baseball on Zaleski Sports.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Plenty of fans enjoying the ball game and getting some shade in as well. As you take a look at this Division 4 bracket, you see where things stand. Winner of this game will be the second game in Rosholt on Tuesday, 1 o'clock in the second sectional semifinal. Against, again, the winner of Pittsville and Athens. As the first one here will be a swing and a miss for Mason Morphy. It's 0-1. Again, Iola-Scandinavia got a hit from Wahlberg and a couple of walks, but they couldn't score. Left the bases loaded as that is up. And it's 1-1 on the Thunderbirds center fielder. Be Morphy, DeRocher, and Heschke. That's down. Like almost like a cutter slider type pitch. 2-1 on Morphy. 3-1. That fastball is yanked down and away. A couple of walks and a strikeout for Konechny in that first inning. Swinging away, pops foul out of play. And a full count on Mason Morphy. That'll be lined or lumped into shallow center, and it's going to drop for a leadoff hit. Ball did not carry at all, and it drops in front. Leadoff man aboard for the. In every half inning so far, a leadoff man has reached a walk in each of the first inning halves, and now a leadoff single for Morphy. So here's Carson DeRochers, the DH today. He's hitting for the right fielder Jackson Jones. He'll ground one towards second, ranging over. It's bobbled and error, and Morphy's on his way to third. The throw's going to go all the way through. That's going to get away, and then now on his way to second is DeRocher. That's going to be 2 errors. An E4 will get him to first, and then an E9 to get him to third. Or get him to second. So second and third for Heschke, the number 9 hitter. A little bit of a bad hop at second, but Pancratz will be the first one to say he wants to make that play. Then the throw got through the legs of Bernick. And usually when the ball gets to the dirt first, the error's going to go on the thrower. So second and third. And it's 0-2 on Heschke, the number 9 hitter. Breaking ball up, 1-2. Got Timdahl waiting on deck. And he was the leading hitter all year long for the Thunderbirds. 1-2 on Heschke. Doesn't get the chase, and it's 2-2. The 2-2. Popped it up, shallow left. We'll see if it's deep enough. Runner does tag. Throw is going to be cut off. The throw will not happen. It'll be a sac fly and an RBI for Jamison Heschke. As Morphy comes in to score. So 1 down, back to the top of the order for Chase Timdahl, who drew a walk to start the ball game off. Might as well explore the artistry and innovation at Blues Hair Studio, where each image captures the essence of style, creativity, and individuality. From the latest cuts to vibrant colors, the expert skills of the talented team will create a personalized, fashion-forward look tailored just for you. Blues Hair Studio, next to Festival Foods here in Marshfield. Up and outside, ball one on Timdahl. He threw a 7-pitch at bat, drew a walk to start off the day, ended up stranded at third. Got DeRocher over at second. That's a nice breaking ball in there for a called strike. Brought it back on that inside corner, 1-1 on Timdahl. Two balls and a strike. Chopper foul, pass first. Timdahl's been a staple. As that one misses, the count goes full. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. He gets the strikeout, his second Serve Pro strikeout of the day. That's a big out number 2 to bring up Gullickson. Big breaking ball gets there, strike one. Right back at it, buckled him, 0-2. Gullickson looking to help himself here, looking for a big 2-out hit. One run is in on one hit, 2 errors. That one yanked outside with a heater. And it's 1-2 on Gullickson. There's a little serve out to short. Summer steps, throws in time, and the inning is over. Iola-Scandinavia gets a run on one hit. There were 2 errors and 1 runner left. After an inning and a half, your score 3-1 in favor of the Dons in this regional final on Zaleski Sports.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neillsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and scottyspizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Bottom half of inning number 2, Gullickson back out there to work as he warms up. Big thank you to our game day sponsors today, Frayne Auto Body, Taqueria Monarca, and Total Electric. Again, Frayne Auto Body, Taqueria Monarca, and Total Electric. Again, winner of this game, get that a nice plaque going into the trophy case for the regional championship. give themselves the weekend to practice and get ready for 1 o'clock Tuesday afternoon over the Rochelle Fairgrounds. Rochelle Fair Park in Jack Brooks Field against either Pittsville or Athens. It'll be bottom of the order, Pankratz, Weiland, and Maher here in the second for the Dons. Their first 3 reached and their first 3 scored. It was 3 runs on 2 hits. And a walk. Again, Eckes with the RBI single and back-to-back sacrifice flies from Summer and Hargraves. So here comes second baseman Caleb Pankratz. Gullickson threw 31 pitches in that first inning. Konechny had 43 through 2. Well, first pitch, chopper to third, takes a hop, and that'll be into left field. E5 on Kriesel. He charged, it took a bad hop, but he couldn't make the play. It'll be the first error of the day for the Thunderbirds. So here's Brock Weiland, the designated hitter. He's hitting for Lomax. So neither right fielder is hitting in this game. He swings away, pops it back and out of play. Reminds all that Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings, so callers stop in at Express Employment and find the right career path for you. 0-1 on Weiland. Again, he swings away, pops it back right to us. It's the roof of the press box here, and it's 0-2. Again, you can see update as well. Top second over in Pittsville. Athens got a 1-0 lead on Darren Luther. Big breaking ball is chopped foul toward third. He'll try it again. Athens, and one of the 2 teams left representing the Merrillwood North. Rib Lake still going. They're top seed in their bracket. Pittsville, one of 2 left in the CWC South with Pacelli, who is in Stratford. Swing and a miss. Throw back to first, and back standing is Pankratz as first strikeout of the day for Gullickson. Bring up Rocco Maher, the left fielder. First one. He squares late and offers strike 1. Leadoff error has Pankratz standing at first. High and tight. 1-1. Top of the order, Becker on deck. So you can see now 2-0 Athens. Blue Jays in a great chance to have the bases loaded over in Pittsville. 1-1 on Rocco Maher as he calls time. Dons wanted a balk called, but it was after time was given. One and one. Swing and a miss. Be 1-2 on Rocco. Pankratz about a step and a half lead off of first. He's not going anywhere. That's going to be lined into center. Morphy sinking fast. That'll be down, a base hit. Station to station. Go the Dons on the base hit from Rocco Maher. At first and second with one down for Becker. Becker walked and scored back in the first. Might as well, if your roof needs attention, call Schwartz's Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield today. They're your hail damage experts. They serve all of central Wisconsin with both residential and commercial roofing. Another threat. That's down and away, ball one. One ball and nothing. That fastball is up chin level, 2-0. Wahlberg playing at the cutout of the grass over at first in front of the runner. That's in the dirt. It's 3-0. An error and a single have the Dons in business here in the second. Looking to add on to this lead. Becker taking all the way, takes a strike. And he'll take ball four inside. Second walk of the game, loads the bases for Matt Konechny. Gutierrez is going to go and talk with his right-hander, who has thrown 45 pitches through an inning and a third. I think we'll now get a mound visit as well. As that will take a look around the other couple of games going on today as well. Of course, you see 4-0 Athens in the second. Over in Stratford all over Pacelli, 7-0 that game in the third. And a 3-2 Marathon up on Auburndale, bottom three over in Marathon. As Roe Wheeler will run over at first. For the catcher. Konechny singled back in the first. It's a seeing eye. He's going to swing and rip one into left. A line shot right at the left fielder. The call and the catch. Throw's going to go into third. It'll be another sac fly and an RBI. That ball was scorched as a leadoff error comes around to score. Heschke made the catch, but that ball was scorched. Hardest hit ball of the day so far. Here's Eckes. He singled down the right field line and drove in a run back in the first. That'll miss for ball one. That one fouled back. It's 1-1. That one bouncing in. And now they're going to have the runners caught. Throw to third is going to be late. Gutierrez took too long to get rid of it, and it's going to end up being a wild pitch that advances the runners. And a huge break for the Dons. If he makes that throw right away, they get the pickle and they'll almost certainly get it. And I get the outs, but now base hit can bring in a couple of runs. Count goes to 3-1 for on Eckes. And that's ball 4. And the bases once again are loaded for Summer. He had a sac fly to center his first time. That one up, ball 1. Chopper fared on the left field line. That'll bring in at least a couple of runs, and it gets all the way down to the corner. That's going to bring in 3. Summer turns. He's on his way to third. He's going to turn and burn, and he'll be in there. I'm going to give him 2 RBIs on a double. The third run scores on an E7. It's a 4-run inning, all. A lot of the damage done with 2 outs. And that'll be the final pitch thrown by Gullickson. The second error of the inning, as the Thunderbirds will make a pitching change. We'll have all of the details on the other side as you are watching Regional Final Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Simple, clear, helpful, and built around you. This isn't just a new building, it's a new experience for our members and for the Stevens Point community. Now it's easier than ever to stop in when it works for you. With 24/7 drive-through access, our services fit your schedule, not the other way around. Here at Simplicity, that's the kind of experience we believe in. You'll still see the same friendly faces, now in a space designed to serve you better and enhance the community we're proud to be a part of. We can't wait to welcome you in.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Bottom of the second, Ben Gruba is going to be in to pitch. He got the win yesterday. He went 2 innings through exactly 30 pitches. He went right at the pitch limit to be able to throw today. He gave up 2 hits and nothing else in 2 innings work to get the win. Gullickson is going to go back and catch his usual spot. Looks like Kriesel is going to slide over to short. Sorry, Timdall's going to go to short. Kriesel's going to go to second. DeRocher will enter the game and go to third. I think Gutierrez will go into one of the corners, and I think Jones will be out of the game. So the DH will be off. So again, in that game yesterday, Iola-Scandinavia, Morphy threw 88 pitches, so he's out today. DeRocher cannot pitch today. He threw 44. Gruba barely is eligible to pitch today. As the double and the error have Summer over at third with 2 down for Hargraves, who had a sac fly and an RBI back in that first inning. For the Dons in their 13-3 5-inning win over Tigerton and Wint. Eckes and then Bernick. So Bernick is eligible to pitch today if needed. Eckes is not. And that's going to be rolled. Couple of hops for Gruba. He's going to underhand across, and it's 1 pitch. And the inning is over. But 4 runs come across, none of them earned. on a couple of hits and one left. 2 innings in the book, 7-1. Columbus Catholic leads in this regional final on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to Taqueria Monarca at the Marshfield Mall. Experience the bold and fresh flavors of Mexico in Marshfield at Taqueria Monarca. Try the delicious tacos, burritos, quesadillas, bowls, and drinks. And kick things up a notch with their fresh salsa bar. Taqueria Monarca is fast, casual, and delicious.
We are ready to serve you the bold, fresh flavors from Mexico. Welcome to Taqueria Monarca.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
And plenty of people here at Hackman watching this one. 7-1 after 2 innings. Columbus Catholic on top as Matt Knichty gets his warm-ups in. He had to go get a new baseball from what had happened earlier. He went to the umpire and said, I don't like this one. Can we get a new one? As he gets his warm-ups in. Of course, the Dons without one of their top arms, Devlin Timler, off to boot camp for the National Guard. He left on Monday. Is he off to hit the next step of his journey? After another really nice career at Columbus Catholic, we wish him the best going forward. As the throw goes down, it'll be 3-4-5. Grubel, Wahlberg, Gutierrez. Here in the top of the third. That'll be down for ball one. Gruba's 0 for 1. He flew out to right field his first time up. That's in there for strike one. Ball and a strike on the now Thunderbird pitcher. That bounces in there. 2-1. Becker takes a few steps about halfway to walk over. Seven runs, 4 hits, 2 errors through 2. Dons have left a single runner. Thunderbirds left 4, a run on 2 hits with 2 errors. Cue shot, ground ball to second. Pankratz is there, steps, throws, 1 down. 1 down to bring up wide. Wahlberg, he singled back in the first. Might as well, that Stevens Point Orthopedics is proudly providing the central Wisconsin community with orthopedics, sports medicine, spine, and physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatments and hometown care. That's in there for a called strike. 0-1 on Wahlberg. Pops that one up, first base side, foul ground. Hargraves has got room, still going. He'll make the catch. For out number 2. That was one of those plays where it helps that there is a lot of foul territory. Not quite Oakland Coliseum, but not that far away either. So 2 down for Jose Gutierrez, who drew a walk back in the first. As he'll slice one foul back behind home plate. It's 0-1. Again, keep an eye on the score bug in the top right corner of your screen for the potential matchup on Tuesdays. It's 0-2. Pittsville making a run here in the second over at their home diamond. Still have the bases loaded against Athens. High and tight, 1-2. On Gutierrez. Doesn't offer that one in the dirt, 2-2. Might as well from Sternweiss and Sons Ready Mix and Block Plant of Marshfield, now hiring boom truck and concrete truck drivers. Be home every night, work for the hometown team at Sternweiss and Sons, and if it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Wren Road Ready Mix location at Sternweiss and Sons of Marshfield. Ground ball to third. Nice bad hop, and that's going to be in the shallow left. It'll be a 2-out E5. Went back and let the ball play him, and it took a nasty hop. That's, if he comes up a couple of steps and plays that lip, he's got the play pretty easily, but it just took a nasty hop at the last second. Third error of the game.
Mason Kreisel.
As Mason Kreisel will step in. He was called out on strikes with the bases loaded back in the first. Might be the at-bat of the game so far, as that'll be skipping away. A wild pitch will advance the runner to second. Kreisel has, that's the moment so far of this game. Bases loaded, 2 outs. He took a called third strike. And the Dons then get 3 in the first and 4 in the second. That's up and away, and it's 2-0. Thunderbirds trying to chip away. They're going to need to get their pitching and defense squared away and try and limit what Columbus has done so far, as that's up and it's 3-0. And none of those runs were earned back in that second inning. That inning started with an error. Taking all the way, Kreisel will take strike 1. Kreisel now at second base. And he will take ball 4. So the 2-out error and then a walk will bring up Mason Morphy. Center fielder singled and scored back in the second. As that'll be in for strike 1. So Gullickson went an inning and 2/3. Go 4 hits and 7 runs, 3 of them earned. Wave and a miss. Good breaking ball. It's 0-2. He struck out 1, walked 3. Nothing in 2 on Morphy. And a breaking ball swung on and missed. They got to throw to first to secure it. And they do just that, and the inning is over. Third serve pro strikeout for Konechny. And the error does not come back to hurt. No runs, no hits, an error, 2 left. And after 2.5, your score is 7-1, Columbus Catholic on top on this regional final on Zaleski Sports.
Cobuson Bus is hiring. It's drivers that they need. Cobuson Bus is hiring. It's the perfect job for me.
Cobuson Buses would like to thank all of our school bus drivers throughout the state of Wisconsin for their safe driving. If you would like to make a difference in your community with a fun and rewarding part-time job, apply at cobuson.com.
Cobuson Bus is hiring. It's the perfect job for me.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services, so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
Pondering their decisions the rest of the day, you see some of the Thunderbird coaching staff. As Ben Garuba will get a clean inning of work, he will face 6, 7, 8 Burdick, Pankratz, and Weiland here in the third, trying to put up a 0 and keep this game at 7-1. Garuba came in, threw 1 pitch, got a comebacker, and got out of the inning. Again, DeRocher over at third. Timdahl slid over to short. Kreisel went over to second. Gutierrez went to left, and Heschke to right. So here's Burnick. He grounded out to short his first time up, 0 for 1. He'll take high, ball 1. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Rhinestown Mutual of Wausau Insurance is protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to learn more and find an agent near you. The 2-0. 3-0. The 3-0 is 4 straight and a leadoff walk. Of the 6 half innings we have had, 5 of them have seen the leadoff hitter reach. So here is Pankratz. He reached on an error back in the second, came around to score. So Burnick over at first. That's in there for a called strike on Pankratz. Quick pitch a little bit. Big looping breaking ball, strike 2. Gruba quick checks the runners. Ground ball to third. Big hop for DeRocher. Stumbles, only plays at first, and he throws him out. So they get the out there. And on to second goes Burnick. So DeRocher is able to stay in there and get the outs. He took a look towards second, but kind of stumbled. That allowed Burnick to get to second. So here's Weiland. He struck out back in the second. That's down and away, ball 1. Chopper to third again. Foul ball. Okay, take a look at that upper right corner. Going to the third inning, 4-4, Pittsville and Athens. 3-2 Marathon in the 5th up on Auburndale. True Thurs on the mound for the Red Raiders. Stratford 8-0 up on Pacelli, as there's a strike. That one in the 4th inning. So Stratford Tigers looking to continue their incredible season. That one grounded, foul past third once again by Weiland. It remains 1-2. One out, runner on second. Goes to the breaker and misses low with it. The 2-2 is up and it's full. Full count with Rocco Marr standing on deck. Ground ball to third. Big hop for DeRocher. Checks the runner, throws in time for out number 2. So 2 down now. That'll bring up Rocco Marr. He's singled and scored back in the second. Special thanks as well goes out to some more of our game day sponsors this evening. Woodfield Inn & Suites, Rem's Funeral Home, House of Heating, and G&D Wood Products. And Rocco served going into shallow center his last time. Right back up the middle. Gruba jumps out of the way to let Kriesel handle it, and he does, and the inning is over. Leadoff walk stranded at second, and 3 innings are complete. Your score, Columbus Catholic 7, Iola-Scandinavia 1 in this regional final, and you're watching live on Zaleski Sports.
You outgrown your old furniture? Well, I can relate. Then get into Mall Furniture today. We are never short on inventory, and we are never short on bringing you great deals. Living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, mattresses, recliners, lift chairs, and big clearance recliners. Head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
Cobuson Bus is hiring. It's drivers that they need. Cobuson Bus is hiring. It's the perfect job for me.
Cobuson Buses would like to thank all of our school bus drivers throughout the state of Wisconsin for their safe driving. If you would like to make a difference in your community with a fun and rewarding part-time job, apply at cobuson.com.
Cobuson Bus is hiring. It's the perfect job for me.
Broadcasting live from Jack Hackman Field here in Marshall, you'll see plenty of the fans that made the trip from Iola and or Scandinavia. Watch the Thunderbirds play as they're trying to get a rally going here in the fourth. They'll have 8, 9, and 1 against Matt Konechny. It'll be DeRocher, Heschke, and Timdahl. 3 serve pro strikeouts on the day for Konechny as he spikes one down low. Ball 1 on Carson DeRocher, the third baseman, who will reach on 2 different errors on the same play last time up. 2-0. The 2-0. 3-0. 3 strikeouts, 3 walks for Mack in the game. .65 pitches thrown for Konechny. And it's going to be a 4-pitch walk on DeRocher. So leadoff man aboard for Jamison Heschke, who hit a sac fly, drove in the lone run of the game back in the second inning. Swing and a miss. 0-1 on Heschke, the now right fielder. Throw over and back in with a dive is DeRocher. Roswell Infinity Exteriors installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, windows. They're built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors that guarantee quality you can trust. Swing and a miss. 0-2. The 0-2 on Heschke. That one sails up and away, and it's 1-2. Both bullpen's quiet right now. And a wave and a miss. 4th serve pro strikeout of the day for Matt Konechny. And we go back to the top of the order with Timdahl, who has walked and struck out in the game. First one on Timdahl's a curveball up and away. Ball 1. Timdahl an option if they need to that can come in and pitch later. He fouls that one back to even things up, 1-1. You got Gullickson on deck. The 1-1 is fouled third base side, and that'll slice out a play. So 1-2 on Chase Timdahl. Iola Culligan Water is specializing in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy. Unparalleled service and convenience delivery options. The 1-2 is going to be lined into right field, a base hit down the line. DeRocher's going to turn and burn. He's on his way to third. And they will be at the corners with one down for Gullickson. Brogan Gullickson 0 for 2 will fly out and ground out in the game. Becker giving the first and third signs. That's going to be down, ball 1. Yeah, I think as the pitch count climbs, whoever would be next to the Dons is probably already on the field. Someone maybe like Summer. Runner goes. The throw goes all the way through. They're going to have the out. And DeRocher does not take off for the plate. So the caught stealing is out number 2. Becker with a perfect throw, and they had Timdahl by plenty. So now 1-1 on Gullickson. He's going to take a base hit. Is he going to cue shot one to first, and they're going to get out of the inning. Hargraves takes it himself, 3 unassisted, and the inning is over. A hit and a runner left, and we're halfway through. After 3.5, 7-1, Columbus Catholic leads in this regional final, and you're watching live on Zaleski Sports.
At Rice's More Than Floors, you'll find quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and of course, quality flooring. So you have 3 options. Come visit us here in Marshfield. We're near Fleet Farm. 2, check out our website, ricesmorethanfloors.com. Or 3, give us a call or text at 715-384-4554. And yes, pets are allowed in Rice's when accompanied by a well-behaved human.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Well, if you run now, you can try and catch a 6 o'clock train. As it heads through Marshfield. As Jason says in my ear, on their way up to Duluth. Taking a freight delivery out there as Gruba gets his warm-ups in. They're waiting for Gullickson to get the gear on behind the plate. It'll be the top of the order for the Dons here in the 4th. Becker, Konechny, and Eckes against Ben Gruba. Again, we'll give you guys quick update around the network today. Still 4-4, bottom 3, as you can see on the upper right hand of your screen, Pittsville and Athens, though Pittsville does have the go-ahead run at 3rd with 1 out. Stratford and Pacelli matching up, and it's 8-1 in the bottom 4th for Stratford. And over in Marathon taking on Auburndale. After Auburndale upset Wittenberg-Burnhamwood yesterday, that game ended up being in Marathon. It's still 3-2, bottom 5, Marathon leads. Again, Auburndale is a 10 seed, but in a Cinderella story, does not matter when it comes to the Merriwood South and the rivalries that exist in that conference. As Becker will lead things off, he's walked twice, scored twice. Twice against Gullickson. He'll face Gruba for the first time and take a strike on a breaking ball. 7 runs, 4 hits, 3 errors through 3 innings, 2 left. 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors through 4, and 7 left for the Thunderbirds. There's a swing and a miss. Nothing in 2 on Becker, who had the caught stealing that turned the inning around to the top half. And he chops that one to third. That's a fair ball right through to Rocher and down the line. Leadoff single for Becker down the line. And here comes Mac Konechny. Singled and scored back in the first, drove and run with a sac fly on a line drive to left back in the second. Don's they're gonna look for 4 runs here. Runner goes, throw down from Gullickson is on the bag, the tag applied, and he's out. 2-4, the caught stealing. So both catchers say don't even think about it. As Gullickson with a perfect throw right on the bag, and Creasel there to make the tag. That's popped up. Shallow center going back out. Creasel is there and he drops it. That'll be an E4, and that's Morphy just got a late break on it, and Creasel was looking to get called off. So here's Eckes. He has walked and singled. First one in, called strike. Nothing in 1. Swing and a miss. Nothing in 2. Gruba, a little bit of a slide step, chopper foul, right to the on-deck circle. Summer will put it in his pocket. You take a look in the top right. Pittsville taking the lead in the third up on Athens, now 5-4 Panthers. That one ripped a foul. Look out in the first base coaching box. Count remains nothing in 2. Gruba, his second full inning of work. He's given up a walk and a hit through an inning and 2/3. That one is ripped foul, right field side, just a little bit in front. Deep breath from Eckes is he'll try and time it. He has been off balance and early on everything so far. The 0-2 once again. Chopper, Baltimore chop to short. Tim Dahl is going to make the tag there and get the out on the fielder's choice. So that'll bring up Summer, who's doubled a sac fly and 3 RBIs. Probably the front runner right now for our Highland House player as he pops that one up on the in foul ground. Over at first base, and that's going to be overrun and missed by Wahlberg. And Wahlberg allowed to run over in Iola at Taylor Field. There is a third of the foul territory that there is here. Play like that, he's running into the fence in Iola. It's an adjustment here at Hackman. That one popped up, shallow center, long run in, right into the triangle, and a diving attempt, that's down. They're gonna send the runner around third. The throw is cut off to the plate to slide. Got him. It's gonna be a single for Summer. 9-3-2 the out at home, and the inning is over. 2 hits, 1 left, we're through 4. A wild inning does not change the score. 7-1 it remains. Columbus Catholic leads on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Healthcare decisions can be overwhelming, but at Forward Insurance, you're never in it alone. We'll help you make sense of Medicare, find the right health insurance, and walk with you every step of the way. Forward Insurance, for every stage of life and every question along the way.
Everyone going back and watching the replay of that last out of the inning on their phones. Keep an eye on things. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 for Iola-Scandinavia here in the 5th. Gruba, Wahlberg, and Gutierrez against Matt Konechny. 2 out on the base paths in that inning. As first one will miss for ball 1 on Gruba, who's 0 for 2. He's flown out to right and grounded out to second. 2-0. The 2-0 to Ben Gruba is in, 2-1. That's pitch number 80. And that's on the outside corner. Good fastball there, 2-2. It's been 1 strikeout every inning for Mac. And he chops that one right back to him. Big hop, steps and throws, 1 out. See a couple of those Baltimore chops here in this inning, this last couple of half innings. So here's Wyatt Wahlberg. He is 1 for 2. He singled back in the first. He popped up to first, back in the third. Ground ball into the hole. Nice backhand by Summer, flat-footed, long throw, and Hargraves can't make the scoop. And he will reach. Hitting an error maybe. In the hole, a tough play. Mylene is base hit and then an E6. Got him to second. Could be a straight. Just because that's not a routine play, as that's down and away, ball 1 on Gutierrez. He's walked and reached on an error. Big breaker in there, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Down it in. It's 1-2 now. And Athens threatening in the top of the 4th. They got a runner on in scoring position with 1 down. That one neck and neck. Top half of the subsection. Chopper foul. It's 1-2. Just going to try and get through 5 here. The 1-2. Ground ball into the hole and a base hit to left. Marr gets it in quick, and they're at the corners. Here's Kriesel. Kriesel struck out and walked in the game. Gutierrez takes his lead off of first. Wahlberg not very far off at third. Swing and a miss. Pops the dust of the mitt in Becker's glove. The 0-1. Outside. Didn't miss by much. 1-1. Throw over and back in there. Throw a little bit high. If it's more at the waist, I think they might have him. Gutierrez holds his spot. That's going to be line slicing fouled on the left field side. 1-2 on Mason Kriesel. Kenichi trying to finish strong. The 1-2. Spoils a curveball. Fouls it off. It ends up almost back into fair territory. Remains 1-2. And Wyatt Wahlberg over at third base. Gutierrez over at first. Just serves it into shallow right. Coming in. Runner's going to tag. Here comes the throw. It is high and thrown away. It'll be a sac fly and an RBI. Gutierrez will go to second on an E9. Kriesel will still get credit for an RBI. And that'll bring up Morphy now in a 7-2 game. Morphy 1 for 2, singled and scored back in the second. He struck out back in the third. Gutierrez off a second, and that's the high inside fastball swung on and missed. 2 hits and 2 errors in the inning. And that's up 1-1. The 1-1 fouled back. It's 1-2. This might be the final batter. If he gets out of this inning, it's time called. They're telling him to. They're gonna think they're gonna get. They might get him a new baseball. Never mind. Looked like they were said he licked his hand and then went to the baseball first, and then we're good to go. 2-2, or 1-2, or they call it an automatic ball. Okay. Count is full. Golfs it, pops it up. Shallow center coming in is Eckes. He drops it. And that's going to bring in a run. Throw down to second is going to be in time. They're going to get the out there, but the run will count. It'll be an E8. An 8-6 on the out, but the run does count. 2 runs in, 2 hits, 3 errors, and nobody left. 4.5 in the books. 7-3 your score. Columbus Catholic leads on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
And plenty of people still here watching the game. A great crowd has made the trip out here to Hackman, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 for the Dons here in the bottom of 5. Hargraves, Burnick, and Pankratz as bullpen starts to activate. As he swings away and flies it into center. A late read for Morphy, coming in fast, coming in, slides, and makes the catch. He was playing very deep, and he took a break back, and then he had to cover a ton of ground. He's able to make a sliding catch. So 1 pitch and 1 out for Gruba here in the 5th, as here's Burnick. Ground out and a walk. Swing and a miss. Again, the Columbus Catholic bullpen active now. Strike 2 on a breaking ball. The 0-2, down and away. Up there as well, a solo home run by Pittsville gives them the lead in the 4th, 6-5. Over in Pittsville, taking on Athens. Has to be lined into left and down, a base hit. 1 out single for Ryan Burnick. Again, winner of that game in Pittsville. The winner of this game will match up 1 o'clock Tuesday in Rosholt. The second sectional semifinal. As here's Pankratz, who is 0 for 2. And ground ball to third. DeRocher doesn't have the ball, steps and throws, and it's going to be in time. They're going to get the out there on the play. Burnick to second. In top half of this section, that'll be in the first game. Rib Lake already moving on. They 10 runs will be in a Leona. So Rib Lake will be at 10 o'clock. They'll take on the winner of Florence and Gibraltar, Washington Island. Tuesday morning. Strike 1 on Weiland. Weiland 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. Then 1 o'clock, the winner of the Pittsville game and this game. As there's a big looper in there for strike 2. And then the sectional final is approximately 4 o'clock on Tuesday. Just fights it off, stays alive, and fouls it away. Count remains 0-2. Runner at second. Golfed into center. Morphy is there. Camps under it, makes the play, and the inning is over. A hit and a runner left, and we're through 5. It is 7-3. Columbus Catholic leads, and you're watching this regional final live on Zaleski Sports.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
A final over in Marathon, our first regional championship in baseball that we've crowned here on Zaleski Sports. Marathon 12-2 over Auburndale. So a 9-run eruption in the last couple of innings. For the Red Raiders, they get that Merrillwood battle through, and they are on their way to a likely matchup with Stratford. As things stand right now. Carter Summer into the game. He will pitch. Conditioning goes 5 strong. He'll have 5 hits and 3 runs. It'll be 8-9-1. DeRocher, Heschke, and Timdahl here in the 6th. Swing and a miss. Again, Summer not overpowering velocity, but with his height and rich extension, he's got kind of that Mizorowski effect. That one down and away, 1-1. Droscher's reached on an error and drawn a walk in the game. That's in there, 1-2. Update as well, over in Stratford, 8-1 Tigers on Pacelli. That came in the 5th. Slow chopper to third. Nice big hop, steps and throws in time. 1 down.
Left fielder, Jamison Heschke.
So here's Heschke, who is 0 for 1 with a sac fly and an RBI. He struck out back in the 4th. Just serves that one into shallow center, long run, and going to be there and dropped again by Eckes. Just clanked off the glove, closed the glove too early. Just closed it too early. And the 7th error of the game. Turning things back to the top of the order, and Timdahl, who was 1 for 2. He'll slice that one into left. That's dropping fast, a diving attempt. What a catch! Wow, what a play by Rocco Marr. So 1 pitch after the error, and Marr makes the Sports Center play of the day, diving down the line to rob Timdahl of a base hit. Only in baseball, folks, are you going to see that in back-to-back pitches. So 2 down for Gullickson, who's 0 for 3. Throw over, and back in with a dive is Heschke. So 3 batters have seen a total of 6 pitches. 4 of those were DeRocher. And a swing and a miss by Gullickson. He's flown out to center, and he's grounded out twice. Once to short, once to first. That's going to be lined and fair down the right field line into the corner. On his way to third, they're going to send him around third. Here comes a throw. That's going to be sailing, and they have him at the plate diving in there, and it's safe in there is Heschke. And ending up at third is Gullickson. It'll be a double and RBI. He'll take third on the throw, as he almost had a 9-1-2 put out at the plate. As Summer kind of shuffled that throw into the plate, and Heschke just dives in. And good to see both him and Becker are okay, because they both kind of took a tumble. So it's down to a 3-run game with a runner on third for Gruba, who is 0 for 3. In what has been an adventurous few innings. Gruba late on that one, inside outside foul, down the right field line. He's flown out to right, he's grounded out to second, and he's hit a comebacker. That one again, late, inside out swing, fouls it back, and it's 0-2. The 0-2. Strike 3 called. Frozen with a fastball at the knees. Summer will get his first Serve Pro strikeout, and the inning is over. Thunderbirds do get a run on 1 hit. There was an error and a runner left. It was an unearned run. After 5.5, your score now 7-4 in favor of the Columbus Catholic Dons on Zaleski Sports.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and scottyspizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Not too many spots to be found in the parking lot. It's a great crowd here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Gruba back out there to work. He'll face 9-1-2 here in the 6th. He's come in and stemmed the tide after 7 runs in the first 2 innings. Only 3 earned from Gullickson. He went an inning and 2/3. Since then, Gruba's gone 3 1/3, get up just 3 hits, and walked 1. Hasn't struck out a batter. As he will deal with Marr, Becker, and Konechny. Into the 7th inning, it will be 4, 5, 6, Waldberg, Gutierrez, and Kriesel against Summer. The update as well, you can see in the upper right as well, top of the 5th, Pittsville and Athens. An Osterman solo homer for Pittsville has given them the lead. Has an error has just given Athens a runner in scoring position. So Athens has their tying run aboard. So that one goes back and forth. First one from Gruba is going to be cue-shotted foul along the dirt path. Strike 1. Rocco's 1 for 2, a single and a run scored back in the 2nd. He grounded out back in the 3rd. And we had 4 games today, one of which has gone final. Division 3 Marathon regional champs. That'll break up and in 1-1. 12-2, the Red Raiders took down Auburndale. That is going to be hit deep into left. Gutierrez is going to look up. That's going to get all the way to the wall. Extra bases, Mar on his way to third. The throw will be late. It'll be a leadoff triple. Three bases for the number 9 hitter. He's put a charge into that one. Everyone in here was wanting to see if there was a chance that one was going to get out of here. And a leadoff triple, and yeah, I think they got to bring the infield in with Becker at the dish. Becker's walked twice and singled. That's ball 1, and the infield is not in. And now here they come in. The 1-0. Ground ball to short. Runner's going to come in. The throw to the plate is in time. The throw, and he's out. Timdahl makes the play for the out. And a good tag by Gullickson. That's the second out at the plate in the last 3 innings. So now 1 out, runner on first for Matt Konechny. Mac 1 for 2, singled and scored back in the first. Drove in a run on a sac fly in the second. He reached on an error back in the fourth. He'll chop one to third. Picked on the short hop. There will be no play. It'll be an E5. So first and second for Eckes, who is singled, walked, and reached out a fielder's choice. So he's 1 for 2 with a couple of runs scored. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball into right field, a base hit. They're going to send him around third. Here comes the throw, is cut off, and it's going to be an RBI single for Eckes. Dons get the offense back going here in the 6th. So here comes Summer, who is 2 for 2 with a single, a double, a sac fly, and he's driven in 3. He'll take a strike. Runners at the corners, trying to make this a 5-run game. Runner goes, pops it up, back and out of play. Nothing in 2. Ground ball, that'll get the job done. Only play, a long throw is not going to be in time. An infield hit, and going first to third is Eckes. Infield hit for Summer, his 4th RBI of the day. And they're back at the corners for Hargraves. Timdahl just trying to make a play, made the long throw, and Eckes read it well, getting into third. And they're back at the corners. That's down low, ball 1. Hargraves 0 for 2 with a sac fly. That's in there, 1-1. The 1-1 is up, runner goes. There's going to throw it right back to the mound. It'll be a stolen base. 2-1 the count. Infield once again coming in. That bounces in there. They do have a base open to try and set up the force if they want. Ground ball, cue shot to short. Timdahl looks the runner back, steps and throws, got the out. That's out number 2 to bring up Ryan Bernick, who is 1 for 2 with a walk.
Third baseman, Ryan Burnett.
That's going to be inside and down. Ball 1. 2 runs in to get a 5-run lead back. They'll face 4, 5, and 6 in the 7th. That's going to be blocked by Gullickson back behind the plate. 2-0. The 2-0. Right down the middle, 2-1. Taken all the way. Chopper foul. And it's 2-2. Out of the windup, Gruba trying to get out of this inning. That one going to be in the dirt. Count goes full, 3-2. The 3-2 is going to be driven into center. Morphy, though, is there. Couple to his right, makes the catch, and the inning is over. Don's get a couple of runs on 3 hits. They left 2. And as we go to the 7th, they're up 9-4 with 3 outs to go into the regional title right here on Zaleski Sports.
Simple, clear, helpful, and built around you. This isn't just a new building, it's a new experience for our members and for the Stevens Point community. Now it's easier than ever to stop in when it works for you. With 24/7 drive-through access, our services fit your schedule, not the other way around. Here at Simplicity, that's the kind of experience we believe in. You'll still see the same friendly faces, now in a space designed to serve you better and enhance the community we're proud to be a part of. We can't wait to welcome you in.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
We go to the 7th, last chance for Iola-Scandinavia. They'll have Wyatt Wahlberg to lead things off against Carter Summer. And you take a look at the bracket, and you see also in the top right, Athens with the 7-6 lead in the bottom of the 5th against Pittsville. Winner of those 2 games will play 1 o'clock Tuesday in Rosschultz. First one is a strike on Wyatt Wahlberg. Of course, in the top half of the bracket, Rib Lake already moving on. They'll be in the 10 o'clock game. As that one fouled in and out of the midst, they got a 12-1 run rule win over Leona Wabino. Florence and Gibraltar in the other matchup. See who takes on the Redmen. The 0-2 is going to be lined into rights. Long run over, but with the play, and the call is made by Lomax for out number 1. So that's 1 down. As here's Gutierrez, who is singled and walked and reshot an error. And it's looking like it's going to be Rib Lake and Gibraltar, Washington Island. And it will be Gibraltar, Washington Island and Rib Lake in the first game of that section. They picked up a 10-4 win over Florence. As there's strike one. So barring a 5-run comeback here, we'll know 3 of the 4 sectional qualifiers in a couple of minutes here. That one low, it's 1-1. So we know in the first game on Tuesday it'll be Rib Lake and Gibraltar, Washington Island. If things stand right, it would be then Columbus and Athens. And the winners would meet at 4 o'clock in Rochelle. That one down and away, 2-1. The championship. 1. The 2-1 on Gutierrez is in there, 2-2. You got Kreisel on deck. That one low and the count goes full. One final update as well over in Stratford. Stratford leads Pacelli 8-1 in the top of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. Another Serve Pro strikeout for out number 2 for Summer, and now the Dons are 1 out from a regional championship, and they'll have to go through Mason Kreisel to try and close it out. It would be a save for Summer. Breaking ball is high, ball 1. That's right there. To keep their slim hopes alive, they have to get Tim Dahl to the plate. That's going to be lined or flied foul, and now it's one more strike for Carter Summer. The 1-2 on Kreisel. Swing and a miss, and the Columbus Catholic Dons are regional champions here in 2026. They are moving on to the sectionals in Rochelle Tuesday afternoon, 1 o'clock start against the winner of Athens and Pittsville, and that game currently in the 5th inning. They are joining Rib Lake and Gibraltar, Washington Island, 3 of the 4 teams that are now advancing to the sectionals on Tuesday morning and afternoon. We're going to keep things here for the plaque ceremony, and then we'll have your Nasonville Dairy post-game show down on the field with Coach Krasselt and Carter Summer right here on Zaleski Sports. We'll keep it right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate the Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds and Coach John Bird on a fabulous season. Please direct your attention to the first base dugout area. Columbus Catholic Athletic Director Lori Weaver will present the regional championship plaque to the 2026 Division 4 WIAA Regional Champion Columbus Dons. The Columbus Dons will next be in action at sectional play next Tuesday at Rochelle.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Victorious Dons of Columbus Catholic and Coach Cross with me.
Where are we looking to?
I'm trying to do the same thing here. We're just looking in the press box for now. I guess talking about those first two innings, just jumping on it early and kind of just putting your pedal to the metal and getting off to such a good start.
Yeah, I thought we did a really good job putting the ball in play. Hit some balls well, did a great job on the bases too. Yeah, I mean, we did a good job seeing balls up and hitting it where it was pitched. So yeah, we did a good job, 1 through 9 there. A couple, not great spots down at the bottom there, but it's baseball. If everybody goes 4 for 4, we'll never get out of here. But yeah, I'm happy with that. It's fun. It's easy. Puts a little weight off your shoulders a little bit, obviously, to put runs on. But that's a very, very well coached team. Coach Berg is a great guy. I knew we can't let a team like that hang around. They've been scrapping all year, so that was a great season by those guys, and they're going to be tough. They're very young, so but yeah, really proud of our guys and extremely happy for another week with them.
Absolutely, and of course it's so easy for a lot of people to take for granted some of the success this team has had. You guys have been a consistent program for a number of years. How big is it to see the year after year continued strong play that this team has had?
I think it just goes down to we have a lot of multi-sport athletes, guys that understand winning, understand the work that goes into it, and I just kind of piggyback off of Coach Gorse and Coach Edwards in soccer, and then Coach K and Coach Schernitz wrestling and basketball. We have athletes and guys that are competitors. So I mean, that's where that comes to. I'm not reinventing the wheel, just kind of steering it in the right way, hopefully. But super proud of these guys. Yeah, I mean, 2 regional championships, 4 years apart. We had a couple of other chances before, but yeah, happy, very happy. I don't know, let the 7 up there just kind of irks me. I talked to the guys too. I felt like we didn't celebrate like we probably should have, but we knew we did not play a very good baseball game and got away with one there. So we really got to clean it up for next week. So
yeah, how big is it to have a guy like him who can play short, hit cleanup, drive in 4, and then get a save as well in the same game?
Yeah, he about 2 or 3 weeks ago really had a kind of a light flicked on for him, and man, did he come around, and he's been, as good as we've had. Can't ask for anything better there. And you got a guy that's 6'6", 6'7", coming out of there, different arm angle, and he's got a little different velo than Mac, and he's got a really good slider. Yeah, he's tough, and it's so nice to have that there, 1 through 4 there. Mac had a great start there. Way too many pitches here and there, but again, they're a very well coached team. They scrap it a little bit, so yeah, very thankful for him and his family. So.
I know you guys are the 3rd team that has punched your ticket. You don't know your opponent yet. That game's still going on over in Pittsville, but you guys 1 o'clock in Rothschild. It's a field you've been to quite a bit. I guess, how are you going to now turn the corner as a coach and prep for that sectional?
Yeah, I just got to turn the page from this one, and we got to clean a lot of things up. Like I said, told the guys, I'm excited for another couple days with them, couple weeks with them. But yeah, we got to clean it up there. We are 0-2 there this year, so if we go 2-2, I'll be a pretty happy guy. So,
Coach, congratulations, great job, and good luck.
Thank you so much.
Kurt Summer, Highlight House Player of the Game, drove in 4, gets the save. I guess talk about coming in those last couple innings, fresh innings, but you're able to come in and shut the door.
I just felt good coming in. I was in that position last year in the playoffs, both games that I had to come in and shut the door, and I just I was really locked in mentally, and I sat in the corner of the dugout, and I was like talking to myself, like, I got defense behind me, I just got to throw strikes, and if I put it in play, like Rocco made a great diving play out in left field. I knew that they were going to come through and make some plays for me.
And on the other side, offensively, in that cleanup spot, you drive in 4, 3 in the first 2 innings. How big is it to get the bat going and kind of get you guys that early lead that you guys could have maybe a mistake here or there, but there's a little bit of that comfort?
Oh yeah, it was really huge. I mean, just the guys getting on in front of me too, just really like gets me excited that there's runners on and I can drive in some runs and hopefully get a lead for our team.
And Coach talks about how all you guys, you're all multi-sport guys. You're year-round, you're going full bore in whatever you're doing. How big is it to have another few days playing baseball and to kind of build up what we've seen so far?
Oh, I mean, it's awesome. I love all these guys, and we just have great memories on the field, and we always play Among Us on the bus on the way to away games. So, I mean, we get another 35 minutes of Among Us on the way to Rothschild.
I was going to guess, when you see that plaque behind you, what does that mean to you and to the school?
It means a lot to all of us. I mean, last 2 years we've lost in this game, both years, and just to get it back just feels great.
Sounds good. So you've done this before in different sports, being our Highlight House. I'll give you this. I'll count you in 3, 2, 1. I'm going 3, 2.
I'm Carter Summer, and I'm in the house.
The Dons of Columbus Catholic, regional champs here in 2026. That wraps up your Nason Dairy post-game show. For Gavin Miller, Jason Zaleski, and out in the trailer, this is Mike Levin saying so long, everyone. Stay warm, stay safe. We'll talk to you next time. Remember, regional final baseball in Division 1, sectional final softball coming tomorrow your way as well, right here on Zaleski Sports. Until then, good night, everybody.